All right.
Say what you want about his politics, but that Ryland steel catcher.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need to hear about Ryland. He's not that great. He's not that great, guys. He's not that great. All right. Hello everyone. I'm on my scrapper here. And we're gonna have some World vs. World fun today. Yay! I hope there's something going on in World vs. World because I'm just a healer. I'm gonna hang out in this corner over here by myself. There's too much talking going on. Okay, okay, there's something going on. Look at that. Lucky us. Alright. Welcome to everyone that is currently here and everyone that's watching after. I wanted to do something different. We just finished the personal story last week, and I thought that I do want to dedicate one day a week towards Guild Wars 2 streaming. It's still my main game. It's still what I play all the time. So I figured maybe I do want to go through the rest of the story, but I thought since End of Dragons always, the conversation always takes me away from my concentration, maybe we could focus on something that's a little more easier on the mind. So we're gonna discuss some stuff. I actually had, right before I went live, someone had a really interesting question on my crazy theory video that I had about they're asking about what the line means that the mysterious voice says to Kunavang. She says those who face eternity easily forget what it means, what a lifetime means, what an ending means. And the question was, what do you think they're talking about? And like, of course, right away. Oh, I know. I'm looking for a Zerg. I'll be waiting for a Zerg. We'll be running around. I'll be discussing stuff anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. I saw that there's Anvil Rock stuff going on, but I don't know if I want to go there. I mean, we can, I guess. I'll just be Zerging. That way it's mindless, and I just can press 1, and I'll be totally fine. But yeah, so, and I was talking about, I did a really long comment on that, because I thoughts were just coming into my brain. I'm like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's this, maybe it's this. So there's a lot of different things that I was talking about in the comment about how I think she is addressing the other elder dragons, and how they because they face eternity, because they're like these eternal things, they forget what it means to be mortal and what it means to be, a human, and that I think that in a way maybe that the original purpose of the elder dragons was something different, that because they consume magic and they pretty much control it in a way, my theory was that maybe originally when they were created, that they are actually supposed to preserve the world by doing all this consuming and releasing of magic to keep a balance, and that maybe when Mother created them, or whatever, gave birth to them, or whatever, whoever Mother is, that she gave them the purpose of preserving the world so that the mortal races could live a peaceful, happy life on Tyria, and that they have forgotten about this, and maybe that some of them, my other theory was that maybe they got corrupted, because Kralkatorrik has a split personality at the end of season 4, right? He kind of is at war with himself, and he kind of has a good side and a bad side. I forgot what the actual names were that were used in the episode, but they had different there was different personalities in it, and it looked like he had been corrupted by something. And at the end, even Oreen says it was a mercy when we killed him, because he had been so just probably taken away from his original path, that the elder dragons, why has, there's records of the ancient races fighting the elder dragons 10,000 years ago, but how long have these cycles been going on, and how many? Yeah, yes, that's right. He had a torment going on, and so the tormenting of Kralkatorrik. Yeah, and so the question here. Okay, I don't know. I don't have time for this right now. like you text me at the oh no, someone's attacking. But yeah, I think that like, okay, so how long has this been going on, and why hasn't someone tried to stop them before, or why hasn't someone intervened beforehand? Because they have been, like, you know, you think about the birth of Tyria, right? And we see in the Cliffside fractal, we see that, like, you know, that weird giant, you know, and he's like, he seems to be some kind of powerful being. Like, were they at war ever? Did they know about the dragons? Like, what's the deal there? Why didn't they try to stop the dragons if the dragons are all about destruction? And why haven't the dragons actually completely destroyed the planet from any life or any source of anything? Well, how is this slowly becoming to the point where they're now doing this? And, you know, if they did it 10,000 years ago, why didn't they completely destroy everything? I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of backstory where they maybe had a different purpose to begin with. The reason they came into existence was to actually do something good, and they just got corrupted, or something happened to them. So that's kind of my answer to that question, which I think was it's an interesting question, because I think it raises a lot more questions than answers, as anything in that trailer really does, honestly. Because there was also, I was watching Wooden Potatoes' video about, you know, he's doing his daily uploads currently, and he was talking about the Aether Blades, right? Someone found out, Ruby Bear put out that there were some Easter eggs in the trailer that hadn't been found by anyone, and then someone went and found the Aether Blade symbol on the airship. But the thing is, I watched the trailer and I'm like, I don't see any airships, so I feel really dumbfounded by the whole situation. Maybe we're talking about a different trailer. I don't know. But yeah, so Aether Blades are going to be in the expansion to some extent. I'm thinking that maybe the extent is of the way we're traveling is we're going to be traveling, right? We had talked about this before. We talked about how we're going to travel to, how we're going to get to Cantha. Is it going to be like official business, or what is it going to be? Because they're so xenophobic, they're not going to just welcome us with open arms after 250 years, you know? So we talked about going undercover or going in secrecy, and maybe the Aether Blades have something to do with it. Maybe we get in business with the Aether Blades, and they in turn help us get into Cantha, and we use their airships to get in there. So that's my theory. There's one here. I saw 2 commander tags, didn't I? Am I just dumb? Yeah, I'm just dumb. It's just one. I thought there was a yellow one. I don't know. That's okay. We're just gonna move towards that commander tag. Yeah, I was thinking, but it seems like really obscure. Like, it's like one of those things where I'm like, how did you see that? And then how did you, like, I feel like it's so little of a like moment where this happens, and then it's like, it's not, they're not like, oh, there's airships everywhere, you know? But I don't know, it's just like, how did you even realize that the Aether Blades symbol was on there and stuff? I don't know, it just seems weird, but it's cool. I think that the Guild Wars 2 community is really good at finding those little Easter eggs and finding those little, oh yeah, I noticed this. Like, they're really good at finding those little things. Oh, look at that, I just got a something. Oh, I got one of these things. I think I still have some in the bank, right? Nope, I don't. Okay, that's okay too. But yeah, so I think that, oh my goodness, that was some lag there. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of damage to get some credit here for this guy. I'm gonna heal you guys just by spraying you guys. Spray you guys. But yeah, so I think the Aether Blades, because then the discussion went into, you know, Mitrin, and is she Marjorie's sister, and long lost sister, and is she Canthan? You know, the name suggests she's Canthan, and blah 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 blah. You know, there's a lot of those things going on, which I don't know how much you can speculate with pretty much just a name and maybe a look, because she kind of does look, she has that black hair, that Asian black hair, okay, which I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but you know, it's very common in Asian culture to have black hair. So but I mean, other than that, there's really nothing to go off of. So I don't know if there's some connection with Marjorie or anything like that. I'm just excited for the Aether Blades, because they did, you know, I until that video, until they were talking about it, I didn't even realize they didn't have a real ending, right? They just kind of disappeared. They took Mitrin. I remember when they took Mitrin out of the prison, and they're just gone in the mists, apparently, is where they went. And yeah, so it'll be, oh my goodness, really? My god. Okay, I don't know why I just got off here, but I just gotta get it back on as soon as I can. You know, and I could never do that kind of work. I don't know. I mean, I could, but I feel like I would miss a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's interesting, because sometimes he's really good with, he sees these little details, and he's like, you know, and he has like, he connects it with like a lot of different things, and he's like, oh yeah, I remember this from like this really obscure thing way back like 20,000 years ago, and I'm like, whoa, how did you like remember that, dude? Like, that's crazy, you know. But then there's sometimes where he like thinks of something where he's like, oh yeah, this looks like this and this, and it's totally not, and it's like totally something else. Like when he's like, oh, this looks like this character, and it's really not like at all that this character or something, you know. So I don't know. Kudos on him for having all that knowledge in his brain, though, because I feel like I know a lot about the Guild Wars universe, but there's always things that I don't remember. So, but yeah, I think the daily series it's an interesting format of just kind of taking last day's comments and talking about them, you know. So, but it brings up a lot of speculation. It brings up a lot of different points that I think are interesting to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna make my way. Wait a minute. Oh my god, they got all the way over here? How did they do that? Oh my goodness. Right, are they even talking? I'm not even in the world chat. VNG tagging down. Okay. Oh, so there was another tag. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna. Who is this commander? Verd's Distortion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Okay, there's a blue and a red. There's 3 red actually. I'm gonna run away. Run away. Okay. Heard a weird noise on my left. There's nothing on my left, mind you. There's a wall right next to me. Alright, I don't know how to get there, so I'm just gonna wander around, I guess, because I can't. As a healer, there's no way I'm gonna survive this. I'm not good enough of a player, so we're gonna wander around. But I think a lot of speculation is coming out. I was thinking about making maybe another, not like a whole 9 or 10 video series on elite specialization speculation, but people really seem to like it, and they have so many ideas that I would like to maybe make into like a couple videos of like a second set of specializations, but not go into too much detail. You know, I wouldn't be talking about like every skill and every weapon or whatever. Just be like, okay, it would be this with a weapon, this, and the specialization would change in this and this way, and then move on to the next one, you know, and kind of have that as like a 2-part series where I do like 4 and then 5 and then have, you know, 9 altogether at that point. I will heal you, friend. I shall heal you. But I was thinking about that, so I don't know if people are interested in that. Because I could take everyone's ideas and make something out of it. And maybe accredit people for that too. And kind of go with the original comment and say, yeah, this and this person suggested maybe this. And I came up, you know, I kind of fleshed out that idea, or I took this and made it into something what I think it could be. And, you know, kind of something like that, so... did he make us, was it one of his day, because I didn't watch all of the daily episodes. Oh look, we have people here, look at that, it's like a mini Zerg. Was it a daily or was it a specialization video? Because I don't know, he hasn't done like a specialization video in a while. Like a specific one that's about specialization, he hasn't done in a while. I don't think anyways. Because I always love the ones he does with boots. Because I think the reason why that concept works with the two of them doing it is because they have so different ideas of certain things that they want to do that they kind of keep each other in check, you know, and they come up with oh, okay, we could do this, or we could do this. Oh no, that's not good because of this. And then the other person's like, oh, you know what, I think you're right. So it kind of like balances out, and they actually come up with like really good stuff. I think I've watched most, if not all of them. Choya Tower. But it's always interesting when both of them do them together. So I always enjoy that very much because they really, I think they respect each other very much together. Oh, look at that. I got credit for that. That was in the last second there. Alright, are we gonna go move towards? Oh, we're fighting. Apparently there's Zergus fighting. Alright, let's move towards there. I'm going with you guys. Oh, it's alone. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. Healing! Use all my gyros. Was it the one? I'm trying to figure out what was it about? Was it just about all the different, or was it a particular class that he did it about? I always love watching his stuff. It's really interesting. He does really well. I've been trying to figure out like a good, I don't know, a good, maybe this would be good. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what to like give this guy. I just can't figure it out to save my life. I do like this one. No, that one is really cool. Are we getting attacked? Oh, just a disciple of fire. That's random. That's a random guy here. Oh, you guys are fighting them over here. Let me heal you. Heal, heal, heal. I did try to do that as well, but going with the problem with that situation is going by ArenaNet's fashion of doing stuff, because people are like still calling for like things like, I think I'm gonna go with this. Wait, there was another one I think that was like over here. Maybe I'm just crazy. I think I'm just crazy. People are still calling for things like, oh, I'd like a Paragon. And I'm like, they wouldn't do a Paragon. They missed their chance to do Paragon, right? Because they already did Path of Fire, and it just wouldn't feel like them to do that. So it's things like that where I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. So, people are like, oh, actually, that's something I wanted to address too. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this in the stream, in the live stream, because I was on the live chat, okay, the live chat, or the live chat, the guild chat that they had the other day, about the newest episode, okay? And first of all, I just want to say that there was barely any people watching. I don't know if it had to do with the time of day, because it was like in the middle of the day. People hadn't gotten home from work. Maybe that had to do with it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of turn down the volume here a little bit. But there was only like 100 people watching, first of all, which I think I'm like, wow. I was impressed, but not in a good way, kind of thing. And the people that were in chat, can I just say that the people who were in chat, no. Like, no. I just... It was crazy. The people that were in chat were, like, spouting so much garbage. Every person that came in there, first of all, was like, when are you going to give us news about the expansion? And I'm like, this guild chat isn't even about the expansion. It's clearly about the last release. No one was talking about the last release in the chat. Everyone was just saying, give us Tengu, give us Tengu. And then there was one particular guy who really pissed me off, which, I mean, it's the internet, I get it, but I don't know. I have more faith in the Guild Wars 2 community, and then sometimes you just get like, oh, look at this, I got the truth. Sometimes you just get really disappointed by the same people that you kind of put trust into, because he was spouting the stuff. He's like, I'm calling it right now, these are the new announced elite specializations. Or he didn't even say I'm calling it now, he was saying these are the new elite specializations that have been announced. And he was saying, he said things like Paragon for Warrior, Dervish for Revenant, or something like that. It was just like he said Golemancer for Engineer. And he was saying all these things, and then people were coming into chat, and they were like, is this confirmed? Is this true? And I was just typing in there, and I'm like, no, he's just spreading rumors. Like, don't believe all the stuff that he's just saying. And I'm like, I can't believe that people are, like, I don't know what they're expecting out of these guild chats. I always think that the guild chats are, I don't know, the guild chats to me are like these cool little tidbits of the like behind the scenes kind of like, you know, things that like, you know, you learn about the development and blah 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 blah, you know, and that's kind of like what I think they're about. But then people demand so much more crap. Like they really want to know all this, like they want to hear about all this stuff and ask all these questions about things that are not even happening. Oh, I don't know why I use that. I'm just trying to not die, but it's not happening. Oh, I'm dead too. We all died. And I'm going back. Oh crap, there's no waypoint. No, that's not fun. That's not fun, is it? Yeah, but you know what? And I'm going back to my point that I had before, and I will maintain this point, and I will beat this point to death, and I don't care if anyone has something else to say about it. Give us more information. The reason why this hype is turning into toxicity is because they're ignoring all the requests for more information, no matter how asinine they might be. Like people saying, oh yeah, these are the confirmed new elite specializations, you know, but they're ignoring the request of the people asking for some kind of information. They need to give us more teasers to kind of keep the hype from flowing over, because they teased it in August is pretty much the last information that we got from End of Dragons, right? We got the teaser trailer, and that's it. That's it. We haven't gotten any information since then. It's been half a year, over half a year. It's been like 8 months, almost. And we haven't gotten any new information. Okay, never mind. I'll take that back. We did get on the one guild chat, was it? Or on the live stream, the extra live stream or whatever, the charity stream. They had the concept arts were released, and I guess there have been like tidbits here and there about, because they were talking about elite specializations and how at first they were considering not doing new weapons, but then they did say they were going to do new weapons for the elite specializations. But I mean, is that really like, I don't know. I think the concept art was like a step in the right direction. But I used to love how they like did little like, I don't know. I feel like they need to give us some kind of information, you know. And ArenaNet's like mantra has always been, oh well, you get more information once we're closer to the release date. Once you know, once it's off the table and actually in the game, kind of thing, you know. And it's like, ugh, dude, you really don't know how to keep your people hyped. Give us little like. Give us a 5-second trailer of just an area. Gosh, you know what? That'll spark so much crap. Oh no, I'm being attacked. Oh my goodness, no, I'm being attacked, guys. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna die. It's gonna fucking happen. Oh my god, my friends are leaving me. All my friends are leaving me, actually. I'm going up here. I don't know what's up here. I've never been up here. Are they following me? Oh, they are. I'm gonna run away. Oh my god, they're all over there. I can't get to them. Can I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Ooh! I don't know why he's following me. Like, he thinks he's gonna kill me. Oh, I'm killing myself, apparently. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Yeah, I don't know if that was a smart idea to follow me all the way out here. Da 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 da. Yep, and there you go. It's a scrapper with just boons for days. Are you gonna, like... The Firestalker is attacking him, which is really funny. Now he's running away. Alright, cool. You wasted everyone's time, dude. Seriously, you could have just stopped while you were ahead. Yeah, and that's, you know what, and I agree. Oh my god, did they already move on? How? Like, how am I missing all of this happening? Oh my god, this is not usually how I play World vs. World. So annoying. And guess who I'm gonna run into? The guy that attacked me. Probably still somewhere over here, isn't he? But yeah, no, I agree. They give us cryptic messages. You know, we like... before Icebreed Saga, before Icebreed Saga, we had all these little people talking about like Jormag and listen to the whispers of Jormag, right? Didn't we have those people around? Kind of do something like that. Add a Tengu NPC in Linesarge that has some kind of dialogue about what's going on in Cantha. Little tidbits of like, oh, we Tengu need to do something about this conflict that's in Cantha. Boom, right there. That's like a teaser that's gonna give us like something other to talk about than like elite specializations. You literally put in Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons in YouTube and all you get is like elite specialization speculations. I would like to see something other than that. That's why I like to do I'm gonna do another video on not necessarily the deep sea dragon, but actually underwater, just underwater in general. I want to do another video on that, and I did talk about that before, but it'll have to do with the orb and stuff. I kind of want to talk about that, and I want to talk about it's gonna be a lot more underwatery because we're facing the deep sea dragon. There's gonna be underwater. We don't necessarily like it, but there's gonna be a lot of underwater, I think. And we're gonna have to deal with Largos and Quaggan and Naga / Krayt, which pretty much Krayt have kind of turned into Naga. I don't know how they would really make them feel different, but you know, and things like that. Oh, and we were talking about on the video, someone was talking about Zuhanuku, the Kraken that you fight that comes every year during the convocation with the Luxons that you deal with in factions. And you know what? That was a great discussion point because I thought that maybe it was a champion or a lieutenant or something of the deep sea dragon because it comes back every year and it can move through the jade, you know, and I don't know, I thought maybe it would be like a minion of the deep sea dragon or something, and it comes back because the deep sea dragon just creates more. Oh, I know. World vs. World is just, yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it. I'm a huge fan. The only reason I Zerg is because I really don't want to have to deal, because, and this sounds like, so, I don't know how to describe it without not sounding like a complete dick. But people who play World vs. World and they do roaming and they go around picking off like people trying to get back to the Zerg, and they kill them as they're running towards the Zerg, and then they feel great about themselves, you're terrible at the game. Because all you can do is pick off a person that's not, like, probably not a good player because they're Zerging in the first place. And then you like go pick them off like a freaking bully. I don't know. Tank Scrapper is probably good, but you know what? I like to spray people in the face with my goo, with my white goo. Take my white goo, it heals you. That's like my white spray. It heals you right up. It has such healing properties. I don't know. I actually do like the healing. Yeah, or people that are doing the veteran, you know, they're like PvEers and they don't World vs. World and they just come in there to do that real quick, and then they get picked off because people are just farming them. You know, and that's the thing, those same roamers, they sit there and they farm people in the, you know, at the like, right at the location of the like base, like right where they come out and stuff. And it's like, oh, really, dude? I don't know. It's just, you don't impress me. You're not a good player. You learned how to exploit weaker players. Congrats to you, sir. But yeah, I don't know. There's legitimately good World vs. World players out there that can play like all kinds of different roles, and they know where they need to go. This guy looks so cool. I don't know, for Char, I'm not huge on Char, but the all gray and with the like blindfold on the Char, that's the Char cultural, right? The cultural headpiece or whatever. It looks really cool. He looks cool. He looks totally cool. I want credit. Give me credit. But yeah, I mean, it's suffice it. Oh god, where did he go? He went to the border waypoint? Is that where you went? Yeah, that's where you went. I'm going back there too. Oh yeah, I don't do that. I've done that recently a couple of times. I went in and I just like, I was like, I'm gonna try to see, you know, it's reset day, so there's gonna be a lot going on. Yeah, no, I was like, gotta go. I lasted about 10 minutes. I was like, I can't do this. Ridiculous. I was like, no, thank you. And so I usually like to do late at night when there's not a lot of people on. You can still kind of Zerg, so it's gonna be a smaller Zerg, but it's not like, I don't know. It gets a bit too crazy for me, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the little interactions that I get in World vs. World with not too many people. Like, I like a small Zerg that kind of goes around and like captures this and kind of goes around the map, and it's all super relaxed. I don't like the ones where you're in like the Eternal Battlegrounds and you like ping pong off of each other, like the blobs of people just ping pong off of each other and they move around in this like open field. Oh my god, it drives me crazy. I'm just like, okay, are we gonna get anywhere? Because then you have like one person that dies and they're gonna have to walk back all the way or something, and then most of the time it's me, and they can't like heal me because they're still in combat or something. I don't know. It's just not a good time. Oh, is that what he? Well, no, I was talking about the actual headpiece, but he's using the stone infusion. Oh, damn it! Where did he go now? He went back to the border. Oh, he went to the other border. Okay. Yeah, thieves with like rifles. They're like pew pew pew. So that's the stone infusion, huh? I kind of want to get that for my other revenant. Yeah, okay, I see. That's why he looks all gray. Okay, it makes sense. I was kind of wondering why it was like one solid color. I was like, wow, you really did your research on like trying to pick out exactly the same color for everything, but it's the stone infusion. Maybe I can kind of, oh no, stop it. Stop it, dude. I'm trying to look at you. It looks cool. I'm totally okay with it. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good design. So you're okay, so that's interesting. So the glow doesn't turn gray. I was like the glow on like armor, you know, like those exalted shoulder pieces and stuff, they don't change. That's interesting. I actually like that. I really like that. Yeah, thieves with rifles, right? Do they not use rifles? Shows you how much I play World vs. World. No? Okay. Well, I'll shut up. I'll shut up then. I'm gonna use my little sprayer. What's it called? My Med Blaster. Med Blaster 5000. Alright, let me get on my pony too. Oh, Daredevils. So do they use, what do they use? Double pistol? Double pistol Daredevil? Or is it staff? Do they use staff? Dude Jose. Dude, oh. Okay, there's an enemy. Oh, okay, we're going in. So what's a good World vs. World thief build? What's something that people use? What do you guys use? Maybe it's not meta, because guess what? Screw the meta. I hate meta builds. They might be the best, but they're not the funnest. Not always, anyways. Yeah, Med Blaster 5000. Dagger pistol. Okay. So do they get, what's their 3 skill? Dagger pistol? Is that Scorpion Wire? No, Scorpion Wire is a utility skill. I don't know what I'm thinking. Is this Scorpion Wire? Oh, okay, okay. Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna shut up. What's the 3 skill? I'm just gonna ask like that. What's the 3 skill? I know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, Necro. Well, I don't know. World vs. World is a, because you say you play Reaper, but isn't World vs. World more Scourgy? Isn't Scourge better? Can't you play like, I feel like you could play like a Core Necro too, couldn't you? Core Necro wouldn't be that bad, maybe? I don't know. Necro has some decent main traits to use. So I don't know. What build do you use? I don't think, I've only used a couple of times a Necro in World vs. World, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, sir. No, thank you. I need more water. My lips are dry. Listen, the weather here is insane right now. It was like 90 degrees outside, and then it's going back into the 50s today, which is not cold for other people, but it's cold for Florida. So it's been like culture shock, okay? It's like going through 4 seasons every day. It's a pain in the butt, I can tell you that. What are we doing? A red Zerg on north inner. Close rate, outnumbered. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness, we're dying. Oh my goodness, we're all dying. I did not have time to react, guys. Someone help. Help! Help! Help me! I will heal as much. Oh, okay. I had to go back into my Med Blaster 5000. That was weird. What was that music? What was that musical tone that I heard? It was like do 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 or something like that, and I was like, okay. It sounded like a guild theme or something. Okay, guys, I have mercy runes on, so you can go ahead and laugh right now. I have full on mercy runes on. Look at this. This is what I have. Okay, I use Crusader with mercy runes, so I want you all to laugh at me because I'm a noob. Noob time. I'm coming through. Run. Lego. There's a Lego inside FK. Gotta get them Legos. Don't step on it. Ooh. Yep, I'm getting these as well because if I need to make a new character for End of Dragons, I will. I want someone that fits lore-wise and like fashion-wise, and if I have to make a brand new character, I will. If I have 28 or so, I don't know, I lost count. We're going after them. Oh my goodness, he's like tricking us. He's like, we're gonna run around the rock. Alright. Didn't get credit for that, but that's okay. That's okay, we defended the camp. We defended the camp. Alright, so what are some good builds to use? What are like meta builds to use in general? Sucks and the only good thing is the Scourge, but only in Zergs, but I'm a loner, so. Well, you don't have to be a loner. See, you can be friends with people randomly that you don't even know. Like me. See, they're all my friends, all these people. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is just not happening. Here, let me spray you with my goo. My goo. My goo. Let me spray you with it. This is... I should upload the stream to Pornhub. Hot mechanics. Oh my god. I'm gonna go the other way. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Oh, I should probably help. That's probably what I should be doing. Oh my god. I couldn't even... What? I couldn't even press my one skill to attack. Well, I am useless beyond any help. Okay. Boss man? Where is he? Where's he going? Do we know where he's going? Oh, he went back to the... Wait. Yeah. Down here. Right? Yeah. Okay. I always have to like scroll out. I tried to play a Shout Warrior for a little bit recently. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not fun. It's really not fun because you literally just like pop all your shouts when you go into battle and you just press 1. I feel like is what it is. I don't know. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. I'm gonna open these. Oh, I get to choose things that I already have. Well, that's fun. Let's not do that then. And these just give me stuff I can sell. Okay. Yeah, I know. World vs. World is lacking. We all know. But guys, the Alliance update is coming, okay? Everyone calm down. I'm calling it right now. 2035. We're getting an Alliance update. Get ready for it, guys. We only have another 14 years to go. Wait, where are we going? I missed it. No, tell me. I wasn't in the chat. Tell me where we are going. Are they going back? Wait, where are they going? I'm gonna guess desert borderland. Did they not leave the borderland? Oh my god. Did I just screw myself? Okay. Someone else was doing the same thing. They were like, did they go here? No, they didn't. Alright, let's go. Alliance update. Let's talk about Alliance update. Is it coming still? Do you guys think it's coming? Oh, I should have gone to the other waypoint apparently. Do we still think Alliance update is on the table? Or has it been completely buried under other things on the table? Or has it become so heavy that it broke the table in half and now the table doesn't exist anymore? Firebrand healer tank. Herald tank. Herald tank. Okay, interesting. I actually like playing Herald. So that might be something I might try out at some point. I don't know why I'm on such a like Revenant kick lately. I'm like all about it. Wait, I'm following some random guild. What happened to the dude? Did he go? Where did he go? He left? Oh well, I'm just running after these guys. It's a small little Zerg that I feel like is not going to jump around as much. So Alliance update. What would they add in the Alliance? Oh wait, he was the guy, but he just tagged down. He's just running with his guild now. That's okay. I'll run with him. Ooh, what is that glider? I haven't seen that glider yet. I think that's one of the new ones, isn't it? You know, because they kind of had the premise of they kind of explained to us how it would work. You would be going into a server or into like, you know, a server, quote unquote, with your guild and other guilds, and they would match you up, you know, and then it'd pretty much be guild dependent. But would there be other things? Would there be other things that they would put in there? What's something else that they could do to improve World vs. World? What's something that everyone would like to see? I don't play World vs. World ever. I used to play it a lot back in the day. I used to play a shit ton. Way back, I think this is around, it was either, no, I think it was in the content drought. It was during season 2 and then the after content drought. As soon as Heart of Thorns came out, I didn't really play anymore World vs. World, but I did play up until Heart of Thorns, and I played a Guardian because, you know, Guardians were the thing, because back then the staff was different. And where Lego? Where did the Lego go? The Lego pieces lost. But yeah, I was in a guild that did little, we were like a strike team, you know. We would get together, and while the Zerg was going around taking the big points and taking the big things, we'd go and capture little camps on the outside and stuff. All right, we going in? We going in, guys? Is that okay? Let's go. Oh my god, we're lagging. Does that mean, wait, is there a Zerg coming? I'm lagging really bad. Lego's here. Oh no, wait, Lego is a big guild, isn't it? Oh no, they're coming. Oh no, they're coming. Oh, there they are. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh my god, everyone's already dead. That did not take a long time. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I keep on dying so fast. I'm telling you, it's the Mercy Runes. Okay, that's not fun. Let's go check Eternal Battlegrounds. Oh, Eternal Battlegrounds is on queue? Well, let's queue for it then. That's problematic. Balance. I mean, we want a good balance, but it's hard. Okay, you know, people are so fast in getting their torches and their, you know, their what are they called? Pitchforks. Pitchforks is the word. And I was like, what's the word? You know, they're so fast to get their pitchforks and their torches and want to burn down ArenaNet. But let's get real. This game is not quite like other games, and it's really hard to find a balance. It's really hard to balance stuff. But I will say this, because, you know, I look at things from both sides, and that's not even a gold. I'm gonna try to get. Guys, I'm gonna try to get ectos out of this. I got no ectos out of this, so gambling lost. All right, whatever. I'm sad now. But you also got to look from the other side, guys. Okay, so balance is really hard to achieve, and I totally get the point of, yes, you want balance, and you want, you know, you want everything to be fair and everything to be even. This game is a lot different than other games. This is not, oh, let's just adjust some numbers and it's fine. There's a lot of stuff where skills interact with a lot of different things. It's a very active combat. We all know this. And so I think we got to give ArenaNet credit where credit is due, and I think they've tried to do a good job at balancing. But on the other hand, they are not doing it frequent enough. I will say this. I think that their balance patches need to be more frequent, and they need to be a little bit more aggressive than, oh, we adjusted the power multiplier and we subtracted like 0.25% of a power multiplier. Like, they need to be a little bit more like, okay, we're really taking points away, or we're really trying to, you know, update the skills. I've been talking about outdated skills. Freezing Gust is probably the most useless skill ever or not ever created, but in the current world of Guild Wars 2, it just is not a good skill. Okay, it needs to be looked at. Like, there's certain skills that you need to look at, and that's where you can strike a good balance. If you make skills that are outdated, and you know, we have seen a lot of reworks of older skills. Rework them constantly, get some new reworks in there, change them. You know, there's a lot of skills that with the new emergency waypoint. Where are we going? Ooh, let's go. We're going right back. We're just switching maps. That's what Welders Road is all about. We're just traveling through the mist. We're flying around. Someone get us a little box. Whoa. Okay. Emergency. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. This time I'm going to try to not fuck it up. I'm going to heal. Wow. Look at an emergency call there. Jesus. Crit damage. Okay, they could look at crit damage. Has it become a bit overbearing? It sounds like it has been. It sounds like you can stack crit damage way too high and get 2-shot. Now, you can counter those, of course, but is it becoming too much for every class? If it's for every class, then maybe it needs to be looked at as a whole. If it's only for one class, like you say the warrior, then I guess it needs to be looked at just for the warrior. Warrior nerf incoming? Doubt it, but I'm just saying, you know, they just need to become more frequent, because I think it's like a butterfly effect when you do balance updates, right? They don't do them often enough, so there's not a lot of change, and the result is we don't have the fluidity of like a constantly changing meta, which I think a lot of people would like to see. People want to see things come in and out of fashion, and they want to see, you know, like, okay, for 3 months we have this class is good and it's going to get a little bit nerfed, and now this other class is, and that's just how the flow of things is. You're always going to have things that are better, but having something consistently be better, and consistently with every balance patch having something get nerfed and have certain things stay on top is just really stale. And that's where having them more often comes in handy, because if they set themselves the goal of, okay, we need to do them more often and we need to do them every 3 months, then they will look into, wow, we're not doing good, guys, today. Then they will look into, where are we going now? Are we going back to here? Up here? I guess we are. Because then if they say, okay, every 3 months we have to make changes, then they will look at, say, for example, 3 months have gone by and or not gone by, but you know, they bring out a balance patch, and then they're like, kind of like, okay, well, we don't know what to change right now. So then they have to come up with something new. They have to like create scenarios of like, okay, let's just change this, for example, and see what the effect is. And we can always change it back after 3 months and say that maybe that wasn't a good change. You know, that maybe that wasn't the original intent, but we wanted to try something because we want to do them every 3 months. So if you put yourself this timeline on there of like, you have to do something every 3 months, then you kind of create these scenarios of, I have to change something and I have to do something with something, you know, with these skills, with these classes, I have to change something. And I think it creates a more dynamic thing, and that's what I'd like to see. It can do crits and it scales with your stats, and that is not nearly engaged, so it can do more damage than certain skills. Okay, well, that's an easy fix. I mean, they can have it do a set amount. Or just tone down. I mean, 1600 on the damage seems a bit high. So they could just tone that down. I mean, that's I feel like that would be an easy fix. Oh, we got a wood chest, guys. But yeah, I think that balance in a video game as active as Guild Wars 2 and the way that the combat is in this game needs to be something that's fluid, ever changing. You know, 1 year this class is good, next year this class is good. But the way that they do it is they only do balance patches like once every half year, and then they're like really tiny, and then you create this like, okay, for the last year this particular class has been complete meta and has been dominating everything, and then all of a sudden this class gets nerfed. So because people have been getting used to it for a year, then they cry about it because they're like, well, now you took my favorite class away. But if you do it on a constant basis, people would learn like, oh, you know what, maybe I need to learn more classes because they keep on changing it all the time, so I need to be good with all the classes. And it creates just a more fluid and dynamic like balance and flow of the game, you know? And maybe even more active, because every time we do a balance patch, people come back and try out new builds, and it keeps the game active. Specifically, of course, the PvP side of it, not necessarily the PvE side, because people will be like, oh, well, instead of using my Necro, I'm just going to use my Renegade, because they're still top dog, you know, so it's whatever. But specifically for PvP, it always creates, so we don't necessarily need an alliance update if you're doing world versus world specific skill updates, and not just, oh, we're taking away all the damage from the CC attacks because that kind of doesn't go together like that. I don't know, that was a really stupid update in my it's little things like that, you know, all the things that you have mentioned, for example, that, you know, since we started talking about this, all those little things, they're all little things, right? I think we can all agree that those are not necessarily huge changes that we're talking about. We're not talking about, oh my god, you know, I mean, maybe the warrior thing, it might be something, you know, because of the critting and stuff. I'm trying to heal this, like, pack Doliac so it survives, but I also don't want to run away from my group of people. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought there. Oh, so they're all like little things, and you kind of wanna think about, like, these are all little things, and if they add them together over 3 months, and they do like 4 or 5 different little things, and they do them constantly 4 times a year, it would feel like bigger updates, because then you can say after a year, oh yeah, they did this, they did 4 different things this year where they changed it, and all together, yes, maybe there were little things, but all together they ended up being like a big, they made a big change, all 4 of them together. So, and I don't think ArenaNet really realizes that. Oh my god, guys, this is insane on the membrane. I'm dying. I barely even went into the red circles, and it was just like flattened, got like a pizza. I'm using my 3 skill, whatever it does. I don't even know. Oh my god, this is sad today, guys. I don't know why I'm dying so fast. Should have built a tank, right? It's so funny. All right, I guess I'm gonna walk back. That's okay. I should have named it Sucking at World vs. World, a noob shining bright. Alright, that's okay, we'll walk back. Booze Kirby? Maybe Kirby should lay off the booze. He's fat enough, he doesn't need any more calories in there. He's always eating shit. Kirby's always eating stuff. But yeah, I think that, I don't know, the way ArenaNet treats it, and a lot of people have been saying this, but I have to, in a sense, agree with it. World vs. World feels like a dead game type. It's just because you promised us the Alliance thing over 2 years ago, right? And we haven't gotten shit from it. We've gotten little updates here and there, but it's just not been great. Make us another Borderlands map. Maybe not as big as the Desert Borderland, but can we not all agree on the map art, or the what are they, map designers, I don't know, the people who make the maps, that they do a great job in Guild Wars? I think we can all agree on that. They do an amazing job. That those particular group of people, no matter what you think about Guild Wars 2, I think the map designers, the level designers, or whatever they are called, that they do a great job. They create like immersive, great maps, you know. And oh my god, we're winning this battle. and I almost missed all of it. Well, I'm glad that I'm here now. I'm just gonna use my abilities to help out and spray my goo. Spray the goo. So. Okay, see, there's good ideas. And you know what? This brings up another good point, and I love going off what other people say. So you have this idea, right? ArenaNet has this weird complex, like as a company, where they think they need to keep us out of everything. They don't say like, hey guys, we're trying to fix this problem. Do you guys have any ideas? Why don't they ever look at this? I love when the physics thing doesn't really work. It's funny. Why don't they ask people, like, why don't they make a post of like, okay, we're making a survey of what it is that's important to the player base. What is it that you guys want to see? They don't ask the people, they don't ask their consumers on what it is they want. They go ahead and do something, and then whether it is something that we asked for or not, they don't really care. They're like, well, I know you guys have been asking for this, but we're giving you this, so sorry, not sorry. And they have this weird complex of like not interacting with their community enough on things that need fixing or that should be redone. I think, that's why people specifically, that like one of the things that I could say to that is people in the guild chat, right? We were talking about guild chat earlier, and I was talking about how people bring up all this other stuff in guild chats. It's because they're so thirsty from communication from ArenaNet, and they're not getting any. So they're just, anytime they get a chance to interact with ArenaNet, they just spout all the things that they have on their minds and try to get an answer out of them. Of course, guild chat not being the place to do that, because guild chat is specifically about, okay, we're going to talk about this and this, we're going to talk about this and this, and that's kind of what they keep it at. They don't talk about new things, and they don't talk about things to come and stuff. They hint at little things, but they don't want to discuss things. But I think, why can't they have once a month something where they do a stream where they take questions from viewers and try to answer them and say, okay guys, we want to be a little bit more open with you guys. Did I take the correct one? I did. I enjoy the vertical maps. I think the vertical maps are fun. Some of them. A lot of people hate Tangled Depths. A lot of people love it. I personally don't like it. It's very confusing. And to me, it gets frustrating because it's not because of it being confusing. The confusing part is fine. I don't mind finding my way around. But then you have these extremely strong enemies, and they're usually in crowds, and they just kill you as you're trying to move along. And I think this issue has kind of been alleviated by being able to use mounts. Actually has helped me like that map a lot more, because I can move around faster, and I don't have to necessarily fight 3 veteran Mordrum in order to continue to go to a group of 5 chalk that now have a veteran with a shield around it. And I can kind of walk through all of that and just kind of ignore it. And I think that's why I don't like that map. But I think they have done, I look at specifically Auric Basin, because I feel like that particular map has, I think has the perfect balance of verticality versus just being a regular map. Because you have the like city that's underground, and then you have the canopy in the beginning of the map where you can walk around, and then kind of the rest of it is like walking on the regular ground. Oops. and you have a couple of caves and stuff. I think they struck a really good balance on that map. But I do enjoy the vertical maps. I do. I don't know, and if they do them correctly. So, but yeah, give us a Borderlands map, man. Give us another one. So we have 3 different ones. You know, I think that's something that it looks so dumb. You look at it, you have 2 of the Alpine, and then you have 1 desert. Can we get something else? Maybe with Cantha? Give us an Echowild map. What about over here, guys? Is it over here? Edge of the Mists has become so what's the word? I'm teasing this word and I can't even think of it. It's just, it's not used. It's not important. No one wants to play it anymore. Because you don't get pips, right? You don't get pips when you're in that map. So people don't want to play it. Why is it there? It used to be such a popular map, and then pips were introduced, and then boom, it's gone. Okay, what are we going to do with the map? You have this map that's not being used for a game mode that's dying actively. Try to, you know, you already have this asset there. Try to do something with it. Try to give incentive for people to play on it. You know, it's or reuse it as your 3rd Borderlands map. You know, repurpose it into your 3rd Borderlands map. That way you don't have to worry about it. Boom. Edge of the Mist is your 3rd Borderlands map. You kind of tweak some stuff around, move some waypoints around, move some bases around, maybe here and there. I don't know how much more work they would have to put in. But Edge of the Mist is an amazing map. It's great. It has a lot of different biomes. It has cool little things, events and stuff you can do on it and stuff. You know, I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of things they can do that wouldn't require them to do a lot of work. Let's put it that way. I think that they miss out on a lot of that kind of stuff because they don't listen to their people. They don't listen to their customers. They don't talk to their customers. You know, they always shy away from, oh, just because we haven't told you guys doesn't mean that this isn't in the works or nothing is going on. But it's like, okay, but you... Oh my god, guys, this is horrible right now. I don't even understand. I need to press T to kind of, I don't know, help with this, I think. Oh, guys, I'm getting some stuff here. Sorry, I kind of... But I think that's a big problem that ArenaNet has, is that they just don't... They communicate with their community about the fluff, right? About the cute things, and it's like, oh guys, did you see this like post about Quaggins and Choya and this new toy, and this is great, and we want to talk about in the guild chat about all the cool Easter eggs and about all the cool conversations. But I'm like, can we get down to the nitty gritty? We're your consumers. I get that you're the company that makes the game and what you say goes, but it's kind of like a symbiosis, because without us you wouldn't be there, and then without you, like, we wouldn't be your consumers. So it's kind of like it goes hand in hand. So maybe try, you know, asking for some direction from your consumers, because, you know, on a you know, but they get so like, we don't like any hate, like on the forums, you know, they're like, any hate gets completely deleted, and it's not necessarily always hate. You know, it's just, sometimes it's like, it's meant well, but sometimes people just don't know how to say it. So you just take the best away from it, or just ignore it. You know, I don't know. I mean, but go out and I don't know, try to see what the consumers want. Support Scourge, Scrapper Tank, Spellbreaker. You know, Spellbreaker Tank is something I've always wanted to try. A close, right? How do you think the answer is here? I think that that's not necessarily a bad thing with having the teleports. Does it suck? Yeah, it's not the best. It's not ideal, right? But don't they limit the people that can go through the gate too, for example? So you would need a lot of mesmers in order to teleport a big group. Same with thieves. I don't know. Or can they like teleport through the... Also, they just jumped on the wall. So yeah, so there's some technical issues that they need to work out too on the walls and stuff like that. But you also got to consider these wall structures, for example, these models of these fortresses and stuff. They haven't been updated in 8 years. They're running on a 15-year-old engine. So is it... why not do like a little update to that, right? Okay, we're updating all the walls and structures in World vs. World with this and this, and we make it more creative and more... I don't know, there's a lot of different things, right? I think there's a lot of things, and you know, we've been at this for an hour, okay? We've been talking about this for an hour, and we came up with, what, 10 good ideas and what they could do in World vs. World. Some of them were bigger, some of them were smaller, but you know what? They were all not terribly hard to do. But here we are, waiting for 2 years on the Alliance update that's gonna save World vs. World. You know, I talking about maps. Why stop at 3? Why not have a rotation of maps, where you have a selection of 9 maps, and every 3 weeks or every week it changes to 3 other maps, and then you have like 3 weeks of rotation, right? Every 3 weeks you start with the ones that you had 3 weeks ago, but you switch them up, so you in turn actually have 9 weeks, because instead of you being, you know, desert borderlands on the Blackgate, it's now gonna be the Alpine or the Edge of the Mist borderland or whatever, you know, and you kind of switch it up, so you have 9 weeks of changing the maps up. Okay, where did he go? Little BB, I know. Little BB, I know. Bye bye, little bye bye. I know. Blocked you. Stop inviting me into squad. Stalk me. Send me real money. Thanks. Okay, I don't know what's happening. That seemed really random. What happened? Oh, did I go to the right place? Oh yeah, I did. Ha ha ha, look at that. I just guessed it. And I guessed correctly. Make another Eternal Battlegrounds map with another big castle in the middle, but make it different. I don't know, there's a lot of different things, you know? It's like there's little things. You don't need to do the Alliance update, because here's my theory. Okay, I have a theory as to why we haven't seen the Alliance update. Okay, and this is something, another thing that I keep on pushing is, and I think that's the reason why we haven't seen a lot of features added to other game modes or things added in general, and why things are only added carefully and with expansions. And it's because the engine is so old, it can't handle all the new ideas that people are throwing at it, that these new people at ArenaNet are throwing at them. And I think they're running into the problem of they're trying to do this Alliance update, and they want to make it work, but there is some kind of like I don't know. I don't know how game development works, but I'm just theorizing, but there seems to be an issue maybe with the engine. The engine won't accept what they're trying to do, or they're having issue with spaghetti code, because we know that this game has been plagued by spaghetti code for a very long time. So they're not trying to update us because they don't want to say one way or another. They don't want to say, hey, it's coming, because they don't know if it's coming, because they don't know if they can figure out the situation. But they also don't want to say it's not coming because they're still trying to make it work. So that's why for 2 years we've been sitting there with nothing, because they don't want to invest time into figuring out this problem that they can't find a solution for. Why am I'm like the only one being chased here, and I'm just like running around. Like, I'm the healer, so I'm just a scapegoat, I guess. That's what I think is going on with the Alliance update. I think that the Alliance update is something that they're still trying to figure out, and they just can't figure it out. And they're having a lot of issues with it. And they want to do it. They think they need to do it, so they don't want to say that it's not coming. But they don't know how to figure it out. So they're just kind of leaving it out in the open and hoping that maybe someone will have a solution. Of course, we had the firings and all that stuff happening at ArenaNet. You know, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that happened. Oh, what's the best stuff to get here? I have all of these. Flax fibers? I mean, I guess I'm gonna get that. I have flax fibers. I have all the recipes. I'm just trying to get more armor that I haven't unlocked, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm doing the Crystal Desert track. It's like, oh my god, lag. But we're trying to get Taken Stone Miss Castle. Yeah, what is one of the meta classes? I don't know. What is it? What is one of the meta classes? Mesmer? Revenant? Warrior? I don't know. But I think there is, if they really were, you know, they have everyone working on the expansion. They have all the you know, people working on the expansion. I just hope that they can I just hope that the expansion, because of them really dedicating all of their resources towards this and really dropping everything else, because that's kind of what they have been doing. They've been dropping their PvE content. It's not as frequent, it's not as good as season 2 or season 3 and 4, I'm sorry. And they've been dropping their PvP, they've been dropping their balance stuff, they didn't do the Alliance update. So I think that, I hope the expansion is really good, and I hope that right after the expansion comes out, we're going to see a bunch of stuff for PvP and World vs. World. Get a big, really good, really decent, look at this, we just took Stone Mist, guys. Exciting. It's very exciting. I remember back in the day, that was like awesome stuff. Because my hope still is that the End of Dragons as an expansion is gonna have a ton of content for PvE. It's my hope, because they have all these people working on it, right? And I think that my hope is that with that, they can then focus on their other game types. Maybe even make Stronghold good, that people want to play it. It's not a bad idea as a game mode, okay? I might be one of the only people that likes it. I actually like that game mode. But the reason I don't play it is because no one else plays it. And it's kind of dead. And there's some issues that I do have with it, but you know what? I don't think a perfect game exists out there. There's always going to be issues that you have with something. But I think it's something where they can look at actual games that are structured like that. You know, like, I don't know, League of Legends, because it's structured like it, you know, to see what they do, what's different, you know, and just kind of do little updates here and there. And then, like I said, over the year, it looks like, oh, guess what? we have done all these updates. Which is the one that I need? I need the fruit salad, right? Because I'm healing, so I need the fruit salad. Yeah, okay. I think I took the wrong one earlier, but this one does give me healing, so. Give me 10% healing output. That's nice. So maybe we see Stronghold coming back. I mean, they already, like I said, I want them to refresh and reuse the stuff they already have. They have a Edge of the Mist map. You know, they have another PvP mode. They have maps for PvP, for example, that they haven't used in how long? There's some maps like Spirit Watch. Is Spirit Watch still not being used, or has that come back into PvP? I don't remember, but I know that that was not in ranked for a long time. Oh, that's what it is. It's an unranked, but it's not in ranked, right? I don't know. Oh, I should probably join the squad, right? Yeah, join the squad. Let's see. Let's see how many mesmers we have. 1. I'm trying to see what the other symbol. 1. I see 1. That's a Tempest, right? Or no, that's the other thing. Whatever the other thing is of Tempest. A Weaver. 2 Weavers. Scrapper, Scourge, Tempest here, Scrapper. Scrapper is very often. 1 Spellbreaker, 1 Renegade. I don't know. Oh my god, activate all the skills! Oh my god, we're dying, guys. Did we jump off? Oh no, we went to fight them. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I died. I tried my best. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't know. There's not too many mesmers in this group, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that ArenaNet could do for World vs. World that would be not time consuming as much. I just think that they're being held back by issues of spaghetti code, issues of an old engine, and yeah, I think that if it came down to End of Dragons being really the end of Guild Wars 2 and we're looking into Guild Wars 3, I don't think that's a bad idea, guys. And I'm not saying Guild Wars is a bad game or I would like it to end. I just think that maybe giving them a fresh start as a company with having a fresh game that they can concentrate on with a new engine, with not spaghetti code, that they could create something really, really good. Combine the best elements of Guild Wars 1 with Guild Wars 2, make a Guild Wars 3 about not dragons, but something more interesting maybe, and not something that's gonna span over 10 years. You know, make it maybe I don't know, about other things. And you know, it's just, I think that would be a smart step too. Maybe even have all 3 games. But I think that might be too much. But they could kind of do it how like they do it with Guild Wars 1, where they just kind of keep the servers alive. They could do it with Guild Wars 2. There's so much content in Guild Wars 2 now. Okay, when you look at it as a product, you look at all the different episodes. I mean, not talking about, oh, you know, we have to pay for every episode. Don't think about that. But the amount of content there is for a new person, it is 3 times as much as all of Guild Wars 1 combined. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say that. It just has so many things that we as veteran players, we don't think about them anymore. You know, like I was thinking about, like, I'm like, for End of Dragons, I would like to have my magic find maxed out. You know how long I've been working on this? On a 237? For a long time. A long time I've been working on this. But you don't realize that anymore. You know, all the things in your story journal, for example. Look at this list. All these things, all these different achievements. This is all stuff that new people have to go through. They have to play through the story, which takes them months. And then they have side stories still that are in there. You know, you have Heart of Thorns achievements, Path of Fire achievements, general achievements, you know, with fractals and all this stuff. For a new person, there's so much content out there. So I think if they were ever thinking about letting go of Guild Wars 2 and getting in a Guild Wars 3, that they would keep this online for people to just play through and you know, kind of how you know, just be able to connect with the world a little bit. You know, I mean, they could do a Guild Wars 1.5 where they kind of do it in between the you know, our current storyline and Guild Wars 1, you know, stuff that happened in between. Or maybe, I mean, we have seen the world map. We could have something where we travel to a different continent. Revive Utopia, you know, their long lost expansion that they never did, where they reused a lot of ideas into Eye of the North and stuff. So I don't know, there's a lot of potential things they could do. But I hope that they look, before they do anything like that, that they look at not just PvE, but world versus world and PvP, world versus world and PvP, and update it to the point where they're satisfied with it and where people are satisfied with it. People won't always be content and happy with it, but to a point where you can say, you know what, we did really well, we did really good, and we can be proud of leaving this behind, you know. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. I did not, guys. I swear to God, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize that that's what was going to happen, so. No, 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 no. I'm just kind of trying to run to my friends. I'm spraying my goo. Spray the goo. This is much better now that I'm in the squad. I can actually see people's health. And get priority on their health, too. Alright, I can't get to that berserker over there. I think he's that berserker. He's just kind of hanging out here. Heal up. Heal up, friend. Ooh. I'm getting tired. But yeah, we haven't really I've spoken some about this, but I would like to do 3 days of streaming a week. I want to do I'm gonna have my variety stream Mondays starting tomorrow, guys. We're gonna do Paladins, but then I'm gonna take suggestions from my friends, from viewers, from anyone that's interested in seeing me play anything, and we're gonna play a new game every Monday. We're gonna play something new every Monday. If people are demanding more of the same, we can do like a 2 in a row where we play the same game or something. But we're gonna play something new every Monday, so that way we get a lot of variety. And I'm naming it Variety Stream Mondays. And there's a little jingle that's supposed to happen when I do that. And then I would like to, well, depending on how my job and everything works, I want to keep Tuesdays dedicated to Guild Wars. Because Tuesdays is release, days for release and stuff. And so I would like to dedicate Tuesdays to Guild Wars, and then have Sundays for, I want to do a Let's Play stream series, and we're going to play through some games that are not like RPGs or something. I'm doing RPGs as like my daily uploads, which I'm currently doing Digimon, but I'm gonna do some other RPGs and stuff. And I kind of wanna do some not super, like I'm thinking one to be like maybe Crash Bandicoot or something, and we can play through like the like remake, and then maybe Crash Bandicoot 4 or something, maybe even the Spyro games. You know, I'm thinking about stuff like that to do for oh my goodness, I can't even move. What is happening? Oh my god, guys, I fell. Oh, I'm back up. I thought I fell like all the way down. I'm using all my skills. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. I would like to have like 4 things going at the same time, apparently, because that's what's gonna happen. Because we're gonna have a daily upload series, let's play series, and then we will have a look, we're getting all these emblems. Call me emblem collector. So we'll have a daily upload series, and then we'll have one series that's going to be on stream playthrough, and then we'll have a Guild Wars dedicated, and then we'll do a variety stream. So that's going to be the 4 things that I'm currently looking at. I'm also looking to do maybe bi-weekly, some lore episodes, some theories, kind of like how I did with the Deep Sea Dragon and with the Celestials and with the wish list that I did, you know, things like that. I like bi-weekly or something like that. I don't know. So, but that's pretty much what I'm, no, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what, I don't understand why. I don't know. It's like I tell everyone I'm going to be streaming, and then they're like, cool, we'll be texting you and talking to you while you're streaming. Like I can pay attention to you. I can't. I'm sorry. We're hopping. We're hopping inside the bank. Can we break through the wall by hopping on it? Is that where life has taken us? Woo! Ugh, sorry guys. So yeah, we're doing another 30 minutes here. We kind of had good subjects going here, and I hope that maybe some people are enjoying some of the subjects. I know I got kind of like super into it and super intense and super loud, and I'm sorry if I broke anyone's ears with my excitement. Oh, I still have this. I don't know. I keep on trying to open it, but then I remember what it is. But yeah, so I again, if anyone has any suggestions on anything specific, I'm kind of like taking suggestions and then sorting them into one of those 4 categories that I can put them in. Because I do want to continue our playthrough of Guild Wars 2, the story and stuff, but we will be doing regularly other stuff. I'll probably be doing some Fractal episodes, some Fractal streams. If people want to join for those, I'm always down for people to join. If you guys want to join me, just let me know in chat, like, what's your name? I want to join you, or I want to, you know, what server are you on, or whatever. You know, I'm on Blackade, so but if, you know, I mean, for Fractal specifically, if you guys want to do it with me, I'm all for it and stuff. But yeah, we'll be playing through the story as we go. Like I said before, I will be skipping season 2 because season 2 is a lot of reading to do. And it's a lot. It's honestly not that engaging of content. It's a lot of like, go to this point, talk to this person for 5 minutes. Go to this point, talk to that person. Okay, go to this point, fight these enemies for 3 seconds, and then do another conversation with another person, and then go back to the first person to have another conversation with them. It's a lot of that stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna start with Heart of Thorns immediately, and I'm sorry for anyone that would like to see that, but yeah, I do want to keep Guild Wars 2 as a as a constantly streamed situation going on. So I think not necessarily a zone, because people would try to exploit it. I think they should do a like 30 seconds of invulnerability when you come back into the match. Maybe try that out and see how that goes, because you can't get very far with it, and if people aren't standing right outside your spawn point, the 30 seconds of invulnerability really don't do anything, but it keeps people from being away from that particular point and that position. You know, if you make a zone, people are kind of do what they do in World vs. World now, where they're standing behind right where the guards are, and they lure other people into where the guards are, and you know, have them get killed and stuff or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would think like maybe having 30 seconds, or not even 30 seconds, that might be too long. 20 seconds of invulnerability as you come into the match, maybe. Since you have already lost anyways, you're already kind of behind because you have just died. So the enemy already has some kind of advantage there. So to maybe even it out a little bit and not give them too huge of an advantage of spawn camping, give them some invulnerability. I don't know. Ooh, we leveled up again. Yay. See, I want money. I just spent some money to get an infusion the other day. I want to get more money, because I did say I was going to save materials and stuff, and I have been saving a ton of materials for End of Dragons. And I want a bunch of these, and a bunch of these, and a bunch of these. Well, I got to get this stuff done. I haven't done any, really a lot of it. I have a bunch of keys. I have 38 in the bank. Well, yeah, but like I said, the people exploit the area, right? Because you have at the hills area, you have it right where it goes to the stairs. It goes right here. So people just stand behind the stairs and shoot arrows with their 1500 range, trying to kill the enemy. And I don't think that makes for very engaging. You want to get people to not. If you designate a specific area of invulnerability, they're going to be standing in that zone of invulnerability. They will try to exploit that. If you give them only a certain amount of time, then it goes away after a while. There's nothing they can do about that. You know what I mean? So, or combine the two. Get invulnerability for a set amount of time in a zone. If you exit the specific zone, you immediately lose your invulnerability. So at that point, you get the best of both worlds. Even if you try to remain and said, did he just walk through the door, like the wall here? I don't know if anyone saw that. The guy was like on his mount and he just went through the wall there. So I think, yeah, so I think the best way to do that is to combine the two ideas of the time and the zone. So you have a zone of invulnerability. So for example, if this was the zone, then if you step outside of it. So even if you're in the zone for 20 seconds, after 20 seconds, the invulnerability goes away. So you have time to get, oh, there's enemies here. Interesting, okay. Sorry, I was not paying attention to the actual screen, so I probably looked really weird what I was doing there. Well, no, I mean, if your team is winning, then the people on the winning team shouldn't die. And if they are staying in the area, because if the winning team is staying in the area, in their safe zone area, then they're not capturing any points. And if they're farming you, then you have 20 seconds of invulnerability to get away from them, or find some kind of way to get to the points or around them or something as a team together. I mean, PvP is a lot about teamwork, and I find that a lot of PvPers don't do a lot of teamwork. They try to like, oh, I know better what I'm doing, so I'm gonna just go do my thing. And it's like, okay, well, we're a team, so let's work together. So, but having it constantly be in a safe zone, the losing team could be just standing. I mean, either or, the winning team or the losing team, they could just be standing in that safe zone and not move. And I don't know, it doesn't make for any dynamic gameplay. You still want the people to move out of the safe zone, is what I'm saying. You don't want people to give them a reason to try to exploit some kind of feature, because that's what they're gonna do. You know how Guild Wars 2 players are. They're gonna try to exploit it. We all know this with walls and teleportations, and we see it in World vs. World, we see it in PvP, cheaters everywhere, and I'm not saying that everyone is a cheater, but I'm saying if you're implementing a change, you always have to consider that there's going to be people that are going to try to exploit it and try to use it for evil purposes. Right? So I think having a balance of time and area on something of invulnerability in the PvP maps would probably be the smartest way to go. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't play PvP. I had a long discussion about this the other day, and I don't play PvP because people are just not working together, and they're rude and they're toxic, and it's very prevalent in PvP, and it's annoying, and I don't like dealing with it. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. I like to talk to people. My skin is really dry, guys. Oh god, it's the like hot cold, hot cold, hot cold. It sucks this moisture right out of your skin, but then you sweat at the same time because you have a ring light on you. But yeah, it's that's why I stay away from the PvP, and that's why, like, you see me zerging and you see me not talking to anyone. I am not in a PvP guild. I'm not in a World vs. World guild. I'm not in a guild really, period, right now, because the community has become very not toxic. As a whole, they haven't become toxic. There's been certain areas that have become very toxic, but as a whole, they've become very, like, jaded towards a lot of stuff. So I kind of like to stay away. And I think once the new expansion comes out, people are gonna kind of open back up and kind of get back to the old ways. I think they just become that way because the game has become very static over the last year. Very, very, like, the same and not changing and stuff. So it builds this, like, mindset in people when you play the same game over and over again. Like I said, and it goes right back to balance changes, because, you know, specifically right now what I'm talking about is mostly PvP in World vs. World, and it gets created that way because we let elitist behavior on, this is the meta builds, these are the best builds, this is what we need. You know, commanders call out, oh, we need heal brands, and we need this, and we need this, and we're not letting other people join because we have certain metas. Switch up the meta, and then, you know, you constantly have new, and it's like, oh wait, heal brands aren't meta anymore. Now it's druids. Oh, okay, well, you know what, I'm still a heal brand, and they're gonna just have to accept that, because a lot of people don't switch up their stuff too much. Yeah, that's exactly it. The balance needs to be, it's not necessarily, again, like I said, that the balance is bad. It's just not often enough that the balance happens. So it's far and few between, and it's not aggressive enough in a lot of areas that they do it. A lot of changes they do are like kind of like so what? Like, okay, cool. So, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, and we can only make the best of it, right? And I think as a whole, I still thoroughly enjoy Guild Wars 2. And Guild Wars 1 for that matter. I do play Guild Wars 1, not as much as I used to. I used to play it a lot more, but I still play Guild Wars 1 a lot still too. And I think as a whole, it's a great universe, and ArenaNet as a whole, over the last 15 years that I've been with them, not with them, but played their games, I think they've done a good job. And I know that the gaming industry is a hard industry to be in, and trying to appease the online masses is sometimes really, really hard to do. So I give them props for continuing to try to do their best, but sometimes they could do better. I will say that. Sometimes they could do better. Sometimes they could listen to us more and be more transparent about the things they do. And you know, one thing that kind of bugs me talking about transparency and things that ArenaNet does, I feel like, is it just me, or is it that like every few years when we get like a new game director, or we get someone that new and that's in charge, or someone that likes to like make a, you know, he's a boss there and he likes to make a post about things, that we get, oh, we want to be more transparent with you guys. And then they give us like, in this post, so because we want to be more transparent, this is what's going to happen for the next 6 months to a year. This is the stuff. And then that's the last post we ever see for another 3, 4, 5 years. Does that happen? Is that just me? Because I feel like that happens a lot. Where they're just like, they say they're going to be more transparent, and then they're more transparent in that actual moment. But then when it comes down to half a year down the road, all of a sudden everything becomes a secret again. And everything is, oh, well, it's ready when it's ready, and we'll tell you guys when it's ready. I hate that. I hate it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do less of that. Really? Why are they so bad? Why are they so bad? Have they been nerfed, like specifically World vs. World? Have skills been changed? Because they still pump out a ton of healing though, right? So what specifically is it that makes them bad as healers in World vs. World? And you know, what makes Healbrand, I mean, Healbrand is good because there's a ton of AoE healing, right? And it has a lot of like what are they called, like emergency heals, like where you just use them like last minute, like, oh. But I hear clearly someone else spraying their goo on people. They're spraying their goo on people to heal them. So scrapper healer is still a thing, I'm guessing. Condi and okay, but not as healers. Okay, and why are we turning around? Don't turn around. Come back. Okay. I don't understand. Ah, ooh, crap. Jesus. Whee! Alright. I want to kind of see how far we've gotten here. Okay, look at this. We're going to get a Joko weapon. And right now, actually. I don't know what that... Oh god, and then we're running back up here. Oh my god, what just happened? The screen. I got an awakened axe. Do I have all of the awakened stuff? I think I do. Wow, that's my halfway cool. Thanks. And they're not even exotic. You could have at least given me an exotic one. So stupid. Oh. You see that all yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, stability. That's true. I forgot about that. So are like renegades good because they can give out, or like, Well, you said Herald. You said Herald tank, right? So let me guess. They use Galind and Jalis, and then they use Jalis for stability. Is that how that works? For Herald. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was like, I know I was looking for something else. I wanted to see. Okay, so we're on bronze now. Okay, cool. Look at that. We're gonna get a Warlord's armor box. We'll save those as well, and we'll get. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get this tonight, of course. I don't think, because I'm gonna be leaving soon in a minute here, but we can do more World vs. World, or I might do that. I'll probably do that off screen or something. I'm not gonna keep on doing these every week, because you know, even just doing this, I get bored of it. It's just very repetitive. It's very like, okay, bashing my head against the wall constantly, same wall, same spot, same head. And projectile reflections. Okay. Yeah, but in the same sense. Oh god, he left. He left. Where did he go? Where are we going? Where are we going? Anvil Rock Desert Borderland. Right over here. At the same time, that would make a what's it called? What I am, a scrapper healer, not very useful. I have this bubble that gives stability, and I have a daze, and I have, that's it. That's all I have. I got nothing. I can remove, I can give barrier, and I can do some damage. I have some healing, some condition, cleanse, some swiftness, but yeah, nothing that's groundbreaking. That's good. I think Jalis deserves that. I like it. I like using Jalis. I want to make a I've done it before. So you have to make like a really tall, really big Norn, and then you have to use the miniature Toma or miniature tonic on him, and then he looks like a dwarf. I want to make a dwarf. Want to make a stone dwarf. You can totally make that. And then use a hammer, and then go into World vs. World with your hammer and Jalis, and you have like the perfect setup. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But yeah, that does work. I've done it before. And it looks literally... And I think, okay, if you look at the one dwarf, the supporter that's currently in the Eye of the North, you look at him, that's literally what they did with him. They made a really tall Norn, and then they gave him the miniature tonic effect, because his face and his body structure, they look nothing like Ogden. Ogden is like a unique model. He doesn't look anything like Ogden. I don't know if he's a unique model, but he's definitely not the same model. And that supporter, that's literally exactly what he has. He is a very tall Norn that's used the miniature tonic. Oh, everyone died. Oh no, guys, don't do that. Don't do the dying thing. Let me heal. Let me heal them because I have mercy runes on. So, if you guys want inspiration on how to make a dwarf, there you guys go. That's literally what he did, and he looks convincingly like a dwarf. Because yes, you just slap that stone skin infusion on him, boom, you're settled. You're good. Doesn't even matter what he looks like. He's gonna look like a stone dwarf. Because you can tell also, like, by the face specifically, it's like such a Norn face that he has, where you can definitely like you see that that's like what it is. So oh, okay, we didn't push that far. Apparently we didn't want to push that far. Okay, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. I'm gonna head out in a minute, or 6, actually 5 minutes. Keep it right at 2 hours. I will be trying to do every 2 hours. If a stream becomes very busy and we get a lot of people in, and I'm feeling up for it, I might do up to 3 hours, but I will not promise 3 hours. I'm trying to keep them at 2 hours to keep my sanity. Because honestly, I used to, for the longest time when I was on Twitch, I would stream for 3 days a week for 5 hours each day. And it was 15 hours, and by the end of it, I had worn myself the frick out. And I was over it. I didn't want to do it anymore. It was just too much for me. I was tired all the time because I was still working a full-time job at the time, which I am still now, but it's just, Oh yeah, you know what? That's literally what I was thinking about today, because we have that, we got the dragon render, this one right here. Yeah, you add that in there. Yep, and that's it. Literally. And you can add some cool stuff. I mean, if you want like some holographic like shoulders or something. But I mean, really, the bear pelt probably goes the best. I mean, this is medium armor, so it wouldn't look like a dwarf really, but yeah, I mean, you put that on and boom. Boom. You have a dwarven friend. Alright, I maybe shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Allie the airhead, I'm coming. Allie, hold on. But yeah, it's fun. I kind of, I don't know if I want to do that as a, should I do that as like a world versus world, like another character for world? I kind of want to just like have one world versus world character, but I don't know. I might like to do like a tanky dwarf hammer wielding chalice using Herald or something. Oh, they all just died. Okay, well that's fun. Okay, he's just going in. He's just going in to kill himself. Like an Asian father of a child that never became doctor. Wow, okay. Oh my god, you guys are relentless in your hunts, aren't you? Look at them. Look at them. They're like, they don't want to stop. They're like, no, we're coming for you. We're all coming for you. I mean, it's sad. Look at them. They're like savages. Like cavemen, like you said. Oh, really? Oh. Well, I thought that goes really well. The dragon render. It looks like the, I don't know, does it look not dwarven enough? I don't know. Where's their bank? I want to look at that. It's called Stone Summit. Oh, what am I doing? That is not where I want to go. Stone Summit. Oh yeah, they do have that. Where's that from? Oh yeah, if you want to be Stone Dwarf. Medium. Oh. I actually like this armor set. It's a pretty cool armor set. And the boots. I forgot the boots. Gotta. Oh yeah, look at that. I love those boots. They're cool with little things that come out on the side. That's pretty neat. Oh really? How much are they? Probably a ton of money too. Stone Summit. I'm guessing is what they're called. Oh, they're not too bad. They're like, you know, 39 for the boots, which I think are the best. Do you only get one of them, or do you get like, you like unlock one and it unlocks all 3 of the weight classes, or do you really have to like open? Do you have to open like 3 of each box? Because that could be expensive then, I guess. I don't know. Cavemans. They're all cavemans. I don't even know if I want to go all the way over there. We're already at 2 hours, so I'm not gonna be here much longer. But I'll see if we can get this, if this leads anywhere. If we can get that Bauer Farmstead. God for her. Good for her. Dot. GIF. Is it GIF or GIF? It's GIF, right? Did I ever decide on that? On a debate on whether it's GIF or GIF? It's graphic, right? It's the first word, so that's why I always say GIF. And GIF sounds funny. Oh. I've done that. You know, I did that today, actually. Or was it today or yesterday? Because it was one of the dailies for the support, for the Daildreamer support thing or whatever. They wanted you to do the Visions of the Past, the Forging the Steel mission. And oh my god, let me tell you, that is a long ass mission. That's why. Oh no. Okay. That's a long ass mission, man. I'm like, okay, now I remember why I didn't do that. Because I did it like 3 times when it first came out and then I kind of stopped. It's such a long, it's like an hour long. Not an hour, but like 30 minutes long. It's like, what the frick? Oh, really? Oh, that's not bad then. That's really not bad. So yeah, you could make a stone summon dwarf. You're like, you only need like a regular armor set and a regular oops, I didn't mean to use my ultimate or my ultimate. You know what I mean, the elite skill. That's not too expensive on that set, and you can just get a regular armor, legs and breastplate, whatever it's called, like middle section. For cheap, you know, or whatever, or just use whatever you have unlocked. Yeah, I saw that. It was weird because I don't know. I don't know. They never had done it before like that. But I was thinking that maybe because they're both like more recent additions to the game, obviously, that I was like, oh, maybe they kept it like that. But I guess not. They did it for one and not for the other. So that's cool. He has that Shadow Monk tonic. I do have that as well. I always love looking at other people's fashion. Some people are so creative, and I was like, oh, I wish I was that creative. I wish I had some good-looking characters like that. Specifically, the ones that are not super shiny is the one that. Oh my God, we're getting attacked from behind, guys. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening, guys. Defend. Defend the wall. The stairs. The stairs of destiny. Spray my goo everywhere. Alright. Oh, we're already at like 3 minutes after 2 hours. And that's okay too. That's okay too. I kind of want to see where this battle goes. They have the high ground. They win. They wish they did. Oh no! Activate all the healing abilities. Oh God, no. I don't think I did any of the challenge modes. Frick that. I don't like challenge modes. I don't think they shouldn't be in the game. I think they should be in the game, but I'm not a fan of them. I like that they're in the game. I think having people, you know, giving people a challenge and making the content replayable for extra rewards and stuff is a great idea, and it's something they did in Guild Wars 1 with hard mode and stuff, but yeah, no thanks. I'm like, nah, not really. Not really. Wait, is this battle gonna go anywhere, or can it just go? Like, I don't know what's happening. See, this is what I hate about World versus World. It's just blobs moving around, and then not really attacking each other, and then kind of attacking each other, and then splitting back up, and then it's like you stand here for an hour, and it's like, okay, dude, are we just done, or like, are we looking? I know we're trying to strategize, and like, are we gonna attack them or what? You know, it's like, oh my goodness. All right, I'm running right in, guys. I don't even care. Let's get him. They're up there, guys. They're up on the thing here. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Wait, where does all these people come from? Oh my goodness. I'm just activating all my skills because I don't even know what's happening. See, this is a problem in World. This is why I don't like big groups, big zergs. Because this stuff happens all the time. And you can't see crap. You don't know what's going on in here. You don't know what's going on in here. Alright. Slam him down. Yay. Wasn't Bang someone that used to be in Black 8? I don't know. There was a lot of like inter server rivalries and relations and people moving to different servers and stuff. I don't know. I used to keep up with all this stuff, but I don't care enough anymore. I wish ArenaNet would make me care or be able to care about World versus World. But yeah, with the way it's currently going, not really. Don't really care. Don't really care. Alright, so we defeated red and we defeated blue. So we're masters of the realm. Alright. I am gonna teleport out of here because this is kind of becoming boring now. This bouncing back and forth. Yeah, well, you know what? You're great for soloing that. I can't solo crap. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Yeah, okay, I'm dying. Perfect timing. Look at this. I just have died. It was a sign from God. Oh yeah, I know. I don't even know which one is stealth. Do I even have the stealth? Where's stealth? Isn't stealth this? Yeah, I guess I should be using that instead. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh look, I got Aiden's code. Does it sell for anything? Not really. I'm gonna try my luck at Ectos, guys. Oh my god, I could just give up on Ectos. Freaky frack. Leave this. Alright. That was fun. We're gonna rock out. That's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. I haven't done World vs. World in a long time. We will be returning at some point. I don't know when. But that's okay. Maybe when the Alliance update comes out. Who knows? Anyways, Sergio, as always, it's been fun. And I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll be back tomorrow with a variety stream. We're doing Paladins tomorrow, which I just picked that as a random game. I haven't played it in a couple weeks, and I usually I used to keep up with it a lot more. I hadn't played it in a couple months, and I picked it up recently again, and I thought it would make for a couple of hours of fun. And then starting the week after, I'll be picking out some random games that people are suggesting that are like good for one-off games, you know. And there'll be games in there that people haven't requested, but I kind of want to show them anyways. And yeah. So you guys have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Oh, look at that. I got rewards. Let's look at the rewards before I leave. Like perfect time. Look at this. We got bronze 2 done. Yeah, we're rocking it.